My friends at ZipRecruiter want to know who's been your ultimate teammate in helping you get back into acting after your role as governor? Because I know that being a governor took your toll. Who's been your teammate in helping you get back to being an actor?
Well, I think that people that believe in me always, I remember, Lorenzo Bonaventura was the producer of that movie that I did right after the governorship. And then, David Allison, who wanted me to do Terminator 5 and Terminator 6. So that's how I got back into it. And I did smaller movies and bigger movies. But it was all possible. And it was great to be able to do that, because remember, in a bigger picture of it, it's kind of like, why do politicians kind of like hang on and do anything and everything in order to win a game? It's because they have nothing else. They have nothing else. So when they stop, I mean, what else they're gonna do? It's like retirement. But I didn't have that. When I stopped, I continued on with my real estate business. I continued on writing books. I continued on doing public speeches. I continued on with my acting. I continued on with my training. Everything continued on as normal. So there was literally not one day that I had to skip. It was just as soon as I left Sacramento, I went back to work and the things that I normally did. So I have this great, great life that I have to admit I only have because of being in America. Because if I would have stayed in Austria, I would have maybe been in the military or be also a police officer like my father was, but definitely not, movie star and the greatest bodybuilder and created the great family that I did and all of those kind of things. I mean, everything that I've accomplished, including all the money that I made, is because of America. Because there's no other place in the world that is like that. So I thank America. I thank the people that defended this country for all this, decades and centuries. And because of them, I was able to come here and I was able to build a career like that.
Mount Rushmore of your favorite actors. Let me hear it.
Well, definitely Clint Eastwood was always one of my idols, right? Because he was the highest paid actor when I came to America in the 70s. And I wanted to be one. I want to be like him to make this $1 million a movie. Of course, that all changed. And now it is making $20 or $30 million a movie. And I, became the highest paid actor with $30 million for Batman and Robin, and got points and all that stuff. So I accomplished that. So to me, he was one of the great things. But when you come, there's so many others around. If it is Marlon Brando, or if it's Gene Hackman, or if it's Robert De Niro, Al Pacino, all of those guys. There's so many of those great actors. That I just adore and admire.
My favorite actor that you ever did a movie with was Carl Weathers. Did he recently pass away, Mr. Weathers?
Yeah, Carl Weathers was in Predator, and he was.
He had a great body.
Oh, are you kidding me? He was ripped. I mean, ripped. And what was really great was because there was some kind of a competition going on. And this is why I always say competition is the best thing that you can have, because without competition, no one is inspired to do their best. And so he was there and he was saying to me, he says, can I train with you guys in the morning? Because we had our own gym. We brought our own equipment, and there was a room in the hotel where they had a fireplace and where we worked out every morning at 5 o'clock in the morning. And I said, yeah, absolutely. And I could see that he was training, and very intense training, because he wanted to make sure, because the scene was coming up, that we slapped each other in the hand like that. And they said, hey, what's the matter with you? Are you pushing too many pencils lately? Or what's going on here? And so there was this great scene, and then they were doing a close-up of our biceps. So it was like, of course, people say, look at his biceps, look at his biceps. So he wanted to have the biggest biceps. So this is why we were like curling. We were doing thousands of reps of curling just to go and to to kind of like, but this is what competition is. And he looked fantastic, and he was totally believable. And he was, of course, a great, great partner in the scenes that we did. He was, obviously playing the guy not to be trusted, CIA agent, but he did not know either that there was a predator out there and that he was wiping out all those soldiers and everybody around it and stuff like that. So he did not know either. So anyway, we together went out there and started confronting this evil monster that came from out of space.
Fight fans, UFC 317 is almost here, and it's shaping up to be a can't-miss card. With high-stakes matchups and title implications on the line, every punch, kick, and takedown counts. There's no better way to get in on the action than with my partners at DraftKings Sportsbook. Right now, new customers who bet just $5 get $150 in bonus bets instantly. No matter who you're backing in the octagon, now's the time to make your picks. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and sign up using my promo code BIGPOD. The crown is yours.
Stay in on the action and use your $150 in bonus bets on DraftKings. Same game parlays for a shot at an even bigger payout. Combine multiple bets together from the same game. Love the thrill of live betting? DraftKings has got you covered. Bet live on in-progress games right as it happens, making watching the game that much more exciting.
If sports betting is not yet available in your state, don't worry. You can still join in on all the fun with DraftKings Pick 6 and have the shot to win cash prizes.
Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now. New customers use my promo code BIGPOD and bet just $5 on any wager and get $150 in bonus bets instantly. That's promo code BIGPOD only at DraftKings Sportsbook. Summer's here, and seasonal businesses are hiring. Everything from mule packers to basketball camp leaders. That means people with these specific skills are in high demand and not easy to find. Whether you're hiring one of these roles or any other role, how do you find top talent before the competition gets to them? ZipRecruiter. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free at ziprecruiter.com/BIG. See a candidate who really shines like that summer sun. ZipRecruiter lets you connect with them as soon as possible. You can use ZipRecruiter's pre-written invite to apply message to personally reach out to your favorite candidates. Easy, easy, easy. Gear up for summer with ZipRecruiter's high-speed hiring tools. See why 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Just go to exclusive web address right now to try ZipRecruiter for free. ZipRecruiter.com/BIG. Again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/BIG. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire.